just a conversation away. So get back to the person who shared this video with you today. Do it right now and start your journey to a better quality of life in your health and wellness.
Let me ask you a question. Have you ever heard of mitochondria? Yes, no, maybe so? Okay. Mitochondria is that part of your cell that produces the energy that your body runs on, okay? Mitochondria is responsible for everything that has to do with your health because everything that has to do with your health takes energy, and that's where it comes from. Let me tell you how critical this is. If all the mitochondria in your body right now were to stop working, your brain would stop working, your heart would stop working, everything would stop working, and you would die. Okay? My name is Roger Hill. I'm CEO of a company called MoreMito. And at MoreMito, for the last 10 years, along with my partner, Dr. Bevan Elliott, we've been focused on helping people with their wellness by providing them the technology that they need to regrow their mitochondria, okay? So let me tell you a little story about yours. You started out with a lot of it. When you were a kid, you remember then, that's when you had all that energy, you hardly knew what to do with it. You ran, you jumped, you played, your mama had to tell you to sit down, stop running through the house, all of that, right? But as you know, later on in life, not so much. By the time you get to be 60, you probably lost half your mitochondria. Now, let me tell you what happened along the way that caused this to be the case. The diseases you encountered, if you had COVID, you lost some mitochondria, probably didn't get them all back. If you've had high blood pressure, diabetes, any host of diseases damage and exhaust mitochondria. Medications, as good as they are for helping you get well, many of them kill mitochondria too. If you've ever, for example, had an antibiotic, most of us have, well, mitochondria are a biotic. It kills mitochondria, okay? Now, with all that going on, that's why you have that loss of mitochondria, half of it probably by the time you're 60, by the time you're 80 and 90, down to 5 or 10%. Now, let's reflect on what was going on while that was happening. A lot of people don't see as well, right? Maybe you're near side or your far side, you can't read fine print as well. Or maybe you're having issues with your night vision, loss of mitochondria. Mitochondria have the highest concentration in your major organ. They have to because they take a lot of power. Let's take your brain, for example. Are you remembering things as well as you used to? Right? Many of us, we lose it a little bit as we get older, right? How about your strength and stamina? If you're about 45 or 50 or so, you've probably figured out already that you're not a spring chicken anymore, right? Right? We all kind of know that. Loss of mitochondria. You don't have that energy you did once upon a time, okay? And what about your immune system? It's supposed to protect you from everything that assails you. Except if you've lost 50% or more, let's say, of your mitochondria, how can it possibly do as good a job? It can't. Now, let's reverse that. Let's suppose the technology existed to regrow your mitochondria, put that back. What might that do for you? Which one of your health concerns might you want your mitochondria to help you get back? Our company is dedicated to giving you the answer to that question. My technical career, I worked at NASA during the space program. I was recruited from there to go work at the Pentagon. So I had an opportunity to see technology operate at the highest level. And that's what prepared me to work with my future partner, Dr. Bevan Elliott.
Hi, I'm Dr. Bevan Elliott. I have a background in physics, in physical chemistry, and chemistry, in material science. I've dabbled around in biology and have settled in doing research in both chemistry and physics with electromagnetism, but primarily now in formulation of high-tech and nutraceutical formulation for MoreMito. I have a very deep connection to research and development. And most of my career has been in fundamental research. Lately, I've been in applied research, particularly with respect to mitochondrial health and the use of various means in formulation from electromagnetism through to chemical formulation effects in order to enhance delivery systems in biological systems. I'm the Director of Research and Development of MoreMito, and I work together with Roger Hill.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, what we're going to do is that we're going to go ahead and pull up our product presentation slide, and Ronnie is going to go through a short presentation, and she's going to go through a short presentation, and I just want you guys to just pay attention as we go through this, and definitely, but let me give her a proper introduction, first and foremost. Okay, something up on my screen I need to get rid of. 1 second. Let's see my screen. Can you see something on your screen, Dale? I don't see nothing on.
Al, I see the PowerPoint on your screen. There you go. Al, I don't hear you anymore. You've muted yourself.
Sorry guys, but I lost the other screen. And so anyway, we're just going to use this one screen. And I just wanted to give Ronnie a proper introduction as we coming up here. We both have worked in direct sales over the past 30 plus years, but Ronnie has been a great trainer, and every program that we've been in, she knows the products in and out. She's just a great asset in everything that we do, and no different here with MoreMito. So I'm just gonna go ahead and she's going to go through this presentation. Oops, I didn't want to switch.
Al, we can't hear you anymore.
I'm back. I just
There you are.
to the other screen by accident. So on that note, I'm gonna pass you over to Ronnie. Ronnie, you go ahead and pick it up from there, and you got it.
Hello, everyone. Good evening, and thank you for joining us this evening. Every Wednesday at 6 p.m., it's our MoreMito Zoom call. And the first-time guests, thank you for being here. And all the teammates that you've done your part to invite as many people as you can. We appreciate you tremendously. So once again, welcome to MoreMito. MoreMito is the name of the company, and we have products that are just amazing. MoreMito products contain the XDS technology. That means exponential delivery system. We call this technology. Why is that? Because the way it delivers that nutrition into your body. And you're going to see those steps. You're going to see slide by slide what I'm talking about. But that's right. A lot of people love to use the word technology, and you just sometimes can't comprehend. Say, Ronnie, this is a holistic nutrition. This is holistic nutrition. And how can you say the word technology? Is because the way it drives into your bloodstream, into your bone. That's the magic behind how the products work in such an amazing way. Here is the gentleman. His name is Dr. Bevan Elliott. He decoded the signals that your body sends to make mitochondria grow, signals that have gotten weaker. He then created a delivery system. Again, I have to repeat that, called the XDS exponential delivery system technology to make the signals more powerful.
It shows on my screen. My screen shows. What about now? Can you see it? I don't understand because on my oh, oh, one second. I see what it is somehow, but I still have my screen share. Got it. Oh, okay.
So this is the gentleman, Dr. Bevan Elliott, co-founder and director of research and development. Ladies and gentlemen, he created such an amazing product line, MoreMito. Let's look at some of the information here, and you'll realize many of you can attest to this, what's happening to your own body. He decoded the signals that your body sends to make mitochondria grow, signals that have gotten weaker. Exactly. Think about yourself right now. You know, as you're getting older, aren't your signals weaker compared to when you were younger? Absolutely. We're going to make a big difference when we start taking the mitochondria here, when we start building the mitochondria and taking our product. He then created a delivery system called XDS, Exponential Delivery System Technology, to make the signals more powerful because it goes right into the bloodstream. Ladies and gentlemen, it goes right into the bone. That's the big difference. It's not just on the surface level, not just the cellular level, but right into the nano cell of the mitochondria cell. Wow. This is the special thing that sets MoreMito product line apart from anything you have ever seen. And we are just amazed. And many of you can attest to this. XDS technology is the magic that makes the extraordinary results that people and pets experience happen. That's right. Do we have products only for people? No. We have also a product for pets. So we're going to share with you what we have for people health and pet health. It reorganizes the molecules of the ingredients on our product label so that they don't just get into the bloodstream, they get all the way into the mitochondria, the tiny nanocells, the engine that drives the energy, which are thousands of times smaller than your cells are. This is a breakthrough that only Dr. Elliott has made. The product line is called UltraMito, as in ultra mitochondria. That word mitro is a short version of mitochondria. Ladies and gentlemen, now let's look. Let's look at the product line. Show me the product. Here it is, Restore 3.0. It repairs your cellular right through your entire body. It repairs us to the cellular level. The organ regeneration, it repairs all your organs that are problematic, that have issues, that you know that it needs help. But you've done everything out there possible. You know, seen doctors, taken medication, try to eat healthy, but just hasn't quite worked. How about our product, Restore? See what happens when you start using Restore. Restore is designed to support cellular repair and organ regeneration. Again, the emphasis. It is an oil-based product that has two ancient superfoods, ladies and gentlemen, and its base is black seed oil and olive oil. Some of the ingredients encourage the creation of new mitochondria. That's the whole magic behind this, to regrow your mitochondria. Others, there are 44 ingredients in this one product alone, in the oil, to affect every organ in your body. Wow, every organ in your body. Next product, ladies and gentlemen, is Renew Brain and Body. That's the second product. Because all things needed to regrow mitochondria are not found in one form or in one place, Dr. Bevan created Renew Brain and Body. That's right. We can't just say we have one perfect product, Restore, 44 ingredients, great. We needed another add-on, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. So earlier, the Restore was oil base. Look at Renew. Renew is for brain health, for strength and stamina. But also Renew Brain and Body contains water soluble ingredients that regrow mitochondria in different ways. Again, what's the magic here? The magic is to regrow the mitochondria using the product. That's right. All these products are nutritional in nature. Okay, it's all holistic. It also contains additional ingredients to affect your brain, your stamina, and your strength. So yes, we have 44 ingredients in the Restore, the oil base. Now we have additional ingredients in Renew, Brain and Body. Wow, that's amazing. Next, Rejuvenate. We use it from head to toe. That is the topical cream. It alleviates knee aches, no more back aches. You look younger, you look more youthful. Rejuvenate is a topical gel or cream designed to carry nutrition deep through the skin. So that means it absorbs very quickly. It's topical in nature. When you put it onto your body from head to toe, starting from your scalp, your hair, and then go down to your face and everywhere else, it absorbs so quickly. You will never see a cream like that that absorbs right into the bone level. It's highly recommended for anything that affects your hair, your scalp, your skin from head to toe. It doesn't stop there. It penetrates all the way to the bone to affect mobility. So important. You can attest to that. You have family and friends who can hardly move, who are always in pain, or when they try to get up once they have sat down, it's so difficult. And this is all going to affect the mobility for the aching or hurting in joints. You're going to see a huge difference how mobile you're going to be. And then what do you do with the product? So we have spoken about 3 products: the Restore, the oil. We have spoken about Renew, the capsules, and now I just spoken to you about cream. How do we use it together? When do we use it together? I'm going to share that with you. Adding Restore to Rejuvenate. So once you get the product, you're supposed to open up the bottle of the oil, take about 1 tablespoon or 2 dropfuls. You'll see the droppers afterwards. I'll share that with you how to use it. Put 2 dropfuls or 4 they call droppers on into the cream.
4
And then
milliliters,
you
4
shake the
droppers
cream,
filled up to the
and
1
that's how you
milliliter
add
line.
Restore
It's
to
1 regular
Rejuvenate.
dose
So
that's
44
recommended to go into
ingredients
the
in the
Rejuvenate
Restore,
Gel.
the oil soluble, and then another over 33 ingredients in Rejuvenate. Can you believe that? Together, mixed up. To boost your mitochondria even more, you add the Restore to Rejuvenate. That's the reason. And let it carry the 44 ingredients Restore to the bone. So all those ingredients are going to be aligned together and go right into your bone. And it's going to absorb so quickly. So move fast with it. How do you use it? Where do you use it? When do you use it? Use on issues that concern mobility, aching and hurting joints, hair, skin, or scalp, baldness or thinning air, eye tiredness or irritation, nasal congestion. How do I use it in the nasal? You put a little bit of that cream into your nostril. In each nostril, you put a little bit, and then you just breathe it in. Gums or teeth, use it as a toothpaste. Absolutely. Take a little bit onto your finger and rub it all over your teeth. Bumps, moles, scars, rashes, on and on and on. That cream is so magical. And you'll use a lot of it. You'll love it. All of the products are scientifically designed to work together to support mitochondria. That is why we offer them in bundles, so that also saves you money. This is an important part of this presentation when it comes to saving money and how you buy it in bundles. I told you earlier, we have 3 products for people health. We have 1 product for pet health. So we have bundles for everything. So for people health, we have different assortment of bundles. Some of them come with 4 sets of creams. Some of them come with 4 sets of capsules. Some of them come with the cream, the oil, and the capsules. So all kinds of bundles, and you will have an amazing journey shortly, because we are going to share with you the back office exactly how the bundles come about. But there's lots of savings in the bundles, ladies and gentlemen. Now my exciting part is to share with you Petlife. We have one product for pet life, which is Restore, which is meant for pets. But don't get me wrong, Pet Life Restore is not only meant for pets, you can use it for yourself, for people health as well. Let me tell you the difference. Pet Life is Restore for pets, so it's just like the oil. But something is missing between the Restore for people health and the Restore for pet life. It has ingredients that pets can't tolerate taken out. What type of ingredients have been removed, ladies and gentlemen? These are the ingredients that are citric in nature. Anything that's citric in nature that's in your people health has been removed from the pet oil. That's right, because pets do not like citrus. 75% of homes in America have a dog or a cat. Some people love them more than humans. What can I say? It's all right. And half of them consider their pets to be a family member. Absolutely. And that's why we created Pet Life. So this is the presentation when it comes down to regards to my part. I'm also going to share with you what the product looks like, how to use it. I'll just take a few minutes because that's the exciting part in regards to this short presentation, what we are sharing with you today about MoreMito, how amazing the product is. And you'll hear from many others today, how long they've been on it, what has happened to them, the differences they have seen compared to many other things they have used in the past. The first product that I'm going to bring to you, ladies and gentlemen, is Restore. This is Restore. This is the bottle of oil. This is fantastic. And when you get the Restore in a bundle, this you'll buy it in a bundle. This is the first one inside the box. It comes with a dropper. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. It comes with a glass dropper in this little plastic bag. So as you can see, I'll open this up, and this is the dropper, and it has measurements already on this. There's measurements here already. Okay, so you're going to use it. So once you get it, you open this up, and now I'm going to share with you what it looks like, what the oil looks like. This is a dropper, ladies and gentlemen, right here. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful color? Yes. And where do you put this? Under your tongue. You open your mouth, lift your tongue up, and put it under your tongue. How many full droppers do you use? You use this 3 times a day. All right, use it 3 times a day. 2 full droppers. 1 milliliter is 1 full dropper. When you use the second dropper, that means you've used 2 milliliters. And then you just put the whole thing under your tongue. You open your mouth, and then you put it under your tongue. And also the second dropper, as you're putting under your tongue, put it around your teeth area, your gums, gently all over, and leave it under your tongue. After a minute or so, even less than that, start swishing it around with your tongue. Just swish it around within your tongue, inside your inner cheeks, on both sides. Go around underneath the chin area, go on top, everywhere, just around the mouth area. You're not swallowing it yet. Leave everything just right there. No speaking, no talking. All right, ladies and gentlemen. No, don't answer the
What
phone
she's
for at least
explaining
10
is
minutes
how
or
it
so.
helps the
Just
dental
leave it under tongue for a few
area
minutes.
of your mouth.
Just swish, 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 and then swallow it. Remember, this is nutrition. Nutrition, ladies and gentlemen. Do not spit it out. Swallow it.
Just do not
And then a
spit it
few
out.
hours later, so breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Put it 2 times every few hours. Use 2 full droppers. It's just so amazing. Then remember, I shared with you about a slide that we put the oil and then you put the cream together. So let me show you what the cream looks like when it first comes to you. The cream, when it first comes to you, is pure white, like that. All right? You can see the cream, this jar of cream. That's right. And now,
Rejuvenate
let's say
Gel.
you have another jar and you added the oil into the cream. Look at the color.
That's
Isn't
the
that beautiful?
Rejuvenate Gel
It turns
with
orange.
the Restore Oil
So you
mixed
can
in
either
there. It
use it
turns
straight,
kind of an orangish
white,
color because the
without-
Restore Oil is
if you
an
don't want
orange
to.
color.
You don't want to mix up with oil. You don't have to. But we recommend, because now you're adding additional ingredients into the cream because the oil has additional 44 ingredients, right? Absolutely. And how do you use
get
it?
even
I
better
like to
results.
use
You get
mine
great results with
without
just
the
the
oil.
straight
Al
Rejuvenate gel.
loves
But
to
when you
use it
add the
with the
44
oil. So we
ingredients
have both
from the
here. I want to
Restore
show you what
Oil,
it
when you
looks
put the
like.
Restore Oil
And when
in
you
there,
put
it makes
the
it even
2
more powerful.
milliliters or 4 milliliters of oil, the Restore, into the cream, do not use a spoon, do not use a ladle. Take the cover, close it tight, and shake, 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 shake. See, that's all you have to do. Just shake it naturally. 3-4
Yes.
minutes. It'll just mix by itself. Okay, no problem. Doesn't have to be perfectly everywhere, has to be properly mixed. It's okay. You'll see some white spots here and all that. It's no problem. And you
If you
just do
shake
that
it good enough,
once.
you won't see
One
any white.
tablespoon in
It'll
it,
be all mixed up.
or about 4 droppers. It's fantastic. That's how I use it. So let me use the cream. It's so nice. You can use the cream. It's just so soft, so smooth, so light. And you just put it all over your face. Ladies and gentlemen, right here, look, all over your body, your hair. If you want to blow dry your hair after you use the shampoo, you want to blow dry your hair, as soon as you semi-dry it, and then put some cream onto your hair, your scalp. That's right. Let me show you.
It helps to grow your hair.
It's so incredible. You can use it, and it's just so beautiful. And then you just blow dry it, and you'll see the difference in regards to how your hair blows out. It's so full and lush. And so let me put back my headband. Okay, so you can put it all over, and then your neck, into your nose. That's right. Put the cream inside the nostril, and then once it's in there, hold and push it up. Take it. Some people have sinus problems, a nasal congestion. Some people feel like sometimes there's so much a blockage, phlegm, and this and that. It's a great thing to do with the oil or without the oil. It doesn't matter. It's up to you. And I do interchange. Just don't get me wrong. I do interchange. I do what you call interchange. When I put, sometimes I put the oil and sometimes I don't. It's okay. You can do both. And we use a lot of this. A lot of people order bundles of this. They order the bundle, the traditional bundle, one of each, and then they order extra
The
cream.
Renew Brain and Body
see
Bundle.
what that means later on when Mr. Dale Bonet is going to share with you why the bundles are so amazingly good for you to purchase, because such great savings. Next, ladies and gentlemen, we have Renew. This is the capsules. You get 60 capsules in a bottle. So if you take 2 a month, 2 a day, sorry, you take 2 a day, it means it's for 30 days supply. But remember, we want you to take more, because this is something that's you're going to see a difference. The more you take, the better off you are, especially if you're trying to get through all this pain and not able to sleep, and you're just having issues after issues.
All type of
you can take 2 a day,
conditions and
2 in the
ailments.
afternoon, and 2 in the evening. Some people take 6 capsules. It's okay. Then you say, Ronnie, so I can't swallow the
food,
capsules.
so it's
Maybe
okay
they're
to
too
take
big.
as
They're like
much
a
as you
horse
want.
pill. No, they're not like a horse pill, ladies and gentlemen. They're really small. Okay? And look at that. It's just a small little capsule. And then some people say, I can't swallow. I just can't do it. Then open up, and put it into your drink. Put it onto your food. The nutrition inside, just pour it out. No problem. Same thing with the oil. Some people say, Ronnie, I don't like the taste of the oil. Put it onto your food. So there's a lot of ways to overcome
Or put
any
it in your drink.
obstacles you're facing, not able to try our products and to really feel the effectiveness. And the effectiveness, the results are so quick. I want to put a disclaimer. Everybody's body is different, right? Everybody's body is different. So, but trust me, there's so many testimonials. It's just amazing how we talk about testimonials with our company, because that's important, that people are seeing the benefits 24 hours, 48 hours, 72 hours. That's right. And then our pet health. What is the pet health all about? It's the oil, ladies and gentlemen. That's the bottle of oil. It's smaller than the people health oil, the Restore. It's both are Restores, but look at the difference. One has a gold cover, that means it's the pet health. This has the black cover. So if you put it next to each other, you will not make a mistake. Just remember, the bottle is a bit smaller compared to the people oil. The Restore is a larger bottle, and you'll use a lot of this too. So again, we have the pet health. They love this. Put it into their food. They'll come running to you. They want more and more and more. And you'll see what they call energy level. If anything going on with them, with their pain, their pets, things they've gone through surgery. It's so amazing. So today, that's what I want to share with you. That's the role I'm playing here every single Wednesday. Please join us. Now let me take you to the next person, a person that all of you have come to know and love. Many of you have been quite lucky because sometimes when you call the numbers, a customer service, guess who's answering the phone? Mr. Dale Bonet, our president of MoreMito. Dale Bonet, please welcome and share with us the amazing back office and everything else that you wanted to share with the group today. They are just so, I'm sure, mesmerized and ready to go to the next level. Thank you.
Well, thank you, Ronnie. Ronnie and Al, you've done a fantastic job, and it's so great when you share like you do about the products and what they mean and what they can do. That very exciting for us. Listen, everybody, I want to just build on what Ronnie said to you, what Ronnie has shared with you, and that is that these products are the key to the company. The company runs on the products because the products work. There's no other products that do what we do. We're the only products that increase your mitochondria. Now, I hope you got that message from the videos and from Al and Ronnie. Listen, Dr. Bevan discovered that you've been losing mitochondria your entire life. That's a given now. You're lucky to have 50% left of what you were born with when you're in your 50s and 60s. You're lucky to have 10% in your 70s or 80s, and it's the power to your body. When does your hair start to turn color, if you keep it at all? In your 50s and 60s, right? When do you need to wear glasses? When does your body start to decline? And they call it old age. It's not old age, it's lack of mitochondria. Now, Dr. Bevan discovered if we can increase the mitochondria, then your body starts to work again the way it used to, the way it's meant to, the way it did before life and the environment started tearing your body down. So this is pretty darn simple. You're going to hear, when you listen to the testimonials, multiple things happen for each person. It's not one thing. It's not, gee, my eyesight's better. You're going to hear people like Ron Long talk about an increase in his eyesight, major increase. He doesn't get shots in his eyes anymore for retinopathy. That's a pretty major thing. You imagine laying on a table while a needle approaches your eye and then stabs into your eye. Listen to his testimonial. It's like a horror movie with his needle approaching your eye. In fact, one time he shares he had to be taken by ambulance from the doctor's office to the emergency room because of these shots in his eyes. So you'd have to call that a win. We've got 4 people who don't get shots in their eyes anymore. Listen to Archbishop Vince McCall. I'm going to show you where to find that one. As his doctor says, Vince, I don't see a sign of this disease in your eyes anymore. You don't need these shots. That's a major, major win. But then listen to what else Ron has to say. He was on 4 pharmaceuticals. His doctor took him off of all 4 of them. No more blood pressure medicine, no more testosterone. He didn't need them because his body went back with the increase of mitochondria to the way it used to work. Ron talks about his right arm had gone dead due to a stroke, hadn't been able to use it in 5 years, had to learn how to write left-handed to sign contracts. His right arm starts working again. Here is Ron, now 83, throwing 60-pound bales of hay on his daughter's farm. And you'll hear multiple stories for each person because the body, we don't fix a thing. We don't fix a condition. All we do is increase the mitochondria. But everything in your body runs on mitochondria, needs mitochondria, and when the power's back, amazing things start to happen for you. So we run on a product. It drives everything because we're the only product that can do it. You're going to read other products now starting to talk about mitochondria, and they talk about supporting it. They talk about, activating your mitochondria. Big deal. If you've only got 10% left, who cares about activating the 10% you've got left? We're the only product that increases it back to the age when you were a kid. And that's why these astounding things happen. So we've got a one-of-a-kind product. I want to take you now through the one-of-a-kind company we created and give to you to help run this message and run this product. Listen, there's no cost to join MoreMito. There's companies out there that charge $89, $150 to join the company. Why? We think it's
And more
crazy
than
to
that.
charge you to tell other people about our products. We don't do that. We don't make you buy products. We don't force you to have a certain amount of personal purchases each month. Listen, our pay system, we don't make legs balance so that there's breakage. There's no way you'll get all the commissions in that system. We're pretty simple. Everything that comes in goes out. 50 cents of every dollar that comes in goes to commissions and stays there. There's no breakage. It never comes back to the company. We run things legitimately here. We think in a way that makes sense. So there's no cost to join MoreMito. There's no monthly fee to be here. We don't force you to buy anything. You don't have to be on auto ship to participate in our pay plan. We simply run a logical business. And when we pay you, you're going to love this. You can join us as a referring customer, and you can get paid in Mito Cash, internal dollars. Use it to buy your product. Use it to pay for your shipping. Gosh, you can even send it to other people in the company to help them. And it's great for people outside the U.S. because they can purchase at at American dollars, if you will, versus any sort of a currency hit for the country they live in. There's people paying a 60% overcharge because of the currency exchange rates, their company versus the U.S. Mito Cash, it's all internal, it's all U.S. But you know what? You can upgrade. You can upgrade to a paid rep. There's no charge for that. You're probably seeing a consistency here. We're not here to make money off of you. We're here to do business with you. We're partners in this thing. We're here to make sure you've got what you need to share the message. And this is why, listen, I talked about being a paid rep. You can send cash to your bank, to PayPal, to Venmo. You decide where it goes. And here's the other thing you're going to like. Let me point out, you don't have to be in business with us. If you just want to be a customer and purchase products, we love you. That's fantastic.
That's right.
We're
I love
here
all
to
my
help your
customers.
physical life be the best you can be. Get back in the game and live life to its fullest. But when other people see how you're walking, how you're not limping, you know, you're looking younger, you're acting different. What is it you're taking? And you tell them, we're going to pay you. And we don't pay once a month or once a week or even once a day. Once you're a verified member with us, we've checked your phone, we've checked your email, we know you're legit. Every time somebody purchases, we put your compensation in your back office. Go use it, go spend it. We've got people doing withdrawals. You're in charge of your withdrawals. Hello?
Your screen is not changing at all.
That is
It's
correct.
showing-
You
Okay.
are absolutely correct. Thank you.
Okay.
When you decide to take the money out, you decide how often. You can send $1,000 to your bank account and 500 to Venmo, 500 to PayPal. You decide. You can do that multiple times a day. We've put you in charge of the business, and that's critical. And now I'm going to show you the back office. That's why it's up on my screen. It's going to take you some time to learn things, to be able to speak as well about the products as Ronnie does, or as Al does, or other people we've got on this call. We've got Brenda, we've got Alexander, powerful speaker out of California. It's going to take you a while to be able to talk as well as they do. Nick Parson. But you know what? We give you a website and there's no charge. This is the website. And you'll note it's your website because your name's at the top of the page. So is your email. So is your phone number. Even your WhatsApp, if you put that here. Listen, we provide this free so that people, once you tell them what this is about, what's happening with you, what you've heard, what you've experienced, they can go learn more about the company, learn more about the folks that started and run it. They can learn more about the products. Ronnie just showed you a PowerPoint. You're not going to have that PowerPoint presentation. Send them to your website. Let them read for themselves about UltraMito Restore, what it can do, what it's about, the superfood benefits of it. How do I take it? What should I expect and how quickly does it work? All the answers are here on your website. You will learn them, but you don't need to learn them. You can be with us in 1 hour and be sharing this with people. Your website is instant. By the way, let me say it again, it's free. All 44 ingredients are right here. Two major ingredients that Dr. Bevan has built Restore on. That's the extra virgin olive oil with olive leaf and black seed, both used for thousands of years because of the benefits they provide to the human condition. But these other 42 ingredients each serve a role and a purpose. That's why they're here. And this is why we're able to increase your mitochondria. Now, listen, it's tough to blend things and have it work properly. Dr. Bevan will tell you, if you take a handful of vitamins, you're lucky if a third aren't a complete waste, overpowered, canceled out by other things in that handful of vitamins. They have to be blended properly to work synergistically and complement each other instead of fight each other. And just as important is the XDS then, as Ronnie shared with you, this is the thing, the delivery system that lets our products not just get through your cell walls, but deeper through the walls of your mitochondria. It's critically important and the thing that allows our products to work like nothing else your body has ever had access to. I like to tease folks and say, listen, as far as I know, the only time I've been able to intake frankincense is here in Restore. There's 44 ingredients, each one serving a purpose. But deeper on your website, listen, we've got a short sampling of testimonials. It's the product and the testimonials that drive this business. I love the fact you believe me and take my word, but you don't need to. Let's go look and see what's happened for some other people. This gentleman, Mr. King, didn't know he was balding in the back of his head. It's his wife who said, hey, your bald spot's disappearing. And he said, what bald spot? Amazing things here. Go listen to the testimonials. Listen to Gary B. talk about his blood sugar being so high he was warned he could lose both legs. Listen, he was in a wheelchair. His left leg from the knee down was black. He's up and walking around now. He goes out dancing. And it's because he was able to address the issues in his blood sugar. His body regulated itself. Here's Roger P. in Texas with his blood sugar dangerously high. Now it's normal. These testimonials include statements from the doctors with numbers. Blood pressure at 200. You Google blood pressure. At 180, Google tells you need an ambulance ride to the emergency room. His was over 200, and now it's normal. Lots of testimonials, and the person you sent here hasn't done anything yet. He hasn't purchased anything. He hasn't made a decision to come on board. He's just able to listen to some powerful testimonials about products that do things no other products can do. All right? Here's this guy, Ron Long, that I was talking about. In addition to the other things, including his right arm working, his doctor said he had the fastest recovery from heart surgery he's ever seen. Listen, Ron started using us a week after a pacemaker was put in. Powerful, powerful things happen with these products. The thing is, you've got to take our products, combine them with your DNA, and let's see what happens. I should mention, we have a 30-day empty bottle, no question asked, money-back guarantee. So people have nothing to lose and everything to gain here. And you can't buy from the company. People can only buy from you. That's part of your website. Again, some short testimonials. They click the button to buy now, and they're shown our purchase page. Listen. Whoop, I've been here too long. It timed out on Frank. Whoop, wrong one. Let's try it again here. I've got too many computer keyboards here. Frank Pro. They go to your website, they're able to see bundles. Listen, bundles are special. You buy 2 items, we're going to give you 1 free. You buy a Restore, a Brain and Body. This bundle is pre-made. A Restore and a Brain and Body. You're going to spend $160. We're going to give you another bottle, a product free. It's going to be the Rejuvenate. That's $60 on its own. This is $220 for $160. Or you can mix it up. Get a Restore and 2 Brain and Bodies. Again, $160, $60 free. You may be someone that needs more brain and body for something you're fighting, something you're dealing with. Maybe there's dementia going on somewhere. Buy 3 bottles of Renew Brain and Body, get the 4th one free. Again, spend $160. We're going to give you $60 free, and you don't have to do auto ship here. It's here as a convenience for people. But if you decide to do auto ship, you save $10. And here, let me tell you how we do auto ship. If you put anything on auto ship, anything else you buy for the next 35 days gets the auto ship price, and you don't need to put it on auto ship. Everything we do is logical and to serve you, to serve our customers, versus the company. The company's doing extremely well, by the way. Don't worry about the company. And the reason it's doing so well is the products. Everything here is product driven. We've got mini jar samples. These are going like crazy right now because people are, we just came off a July 4th holiday. Lots of get-togethers, barbecues, going to the lake. It's an opportunity to give people a sample of the Rejuvenate and let them see for themselves what can happen. Astounding things happen. You're able to move your business forward. Anyway, you come through, you make your purchases, and you get the product. It's pretty darn simple. Nothing hard about this. Let me tell you the most important part of this webpage we give you. It's the join button. I'm going to tell you again, people can join for free. There's no charge to join the company. And they do that simply by clicking the join button on your webpage, and then they're taken to the join page. It's not taking me there right now. But you go to the website, you fill in your information, and you join the company, and you instantly get your own free site. So everything we do here, now listen, if you were going to be a carpenter, you'd have to buy a saw, a hammer, nails. You'd have to buy tools. If you're going to be a computer programmer, you'd have to have a computer. You'd have to buy that. You'd have to buy training. We give all this to you at no charge. Again, I'm going to say this again. We're here to be in business with you, not to make money off of you. Completely different concept than people are used to. And right now, everybody can use some extra money, and to know that they don't put anything out to get that money, and they decide how often to take it out and how often to use it. This is inside your back office. I'm going to take you quickly through some high points here. In your information, your account settings, this is where you tell us about yourself. If you change anything, you get a new phone number, you get an email, go edit it. Tell us you made the change. You're in charge of this. If your address changes, if you move, give us the new address. You're in charge of putting that in. The front page, the website display, you remember seeing Frank's name, his email, his phone. Listen, some people like to put a company name or a different phone number, so their private phone number isn't being published on the web. Come in and make the edits, make the changes. You're in charge of all this for speed issues, so things happen quickly. You're not calling us and waiting for us to get to this and do it for you. You don't need to. I told you you can join as a customer. We love you to death. You can join as a referring customer. You can also upgrade to a paid rep, get paid in cash. You're in charge of this. We give it to you. You're not asking us or begging us from headquarters to do this for you. Doggone it. You're our partners in this business. Go. You can go back and forth. You can be a paid rep and decide you want to build up some Mito cash, change back to referring customer. The payments while you're a referring customer come as Mito cash. You're in charge of what goes on here. We've given you the control. We think that's important. We treat you as a business partner. You can also come in, change your text notifications, your business cards. Come down here and order your business cards. They have a QR code that's either going to take people to your flyer. I'm going to show you your flyer in just a minute, or to your home page. We just got off the home page. That's where they can see everything and make purchases. Your QR code is going to take them to wherever you tell it to take them. Now, a lot of companies treat business cards as a profit center. So they'll say, yeah, 100 business cards cost this much money. Look, you download this, print your own business cards off your computer on your printer, or download the PDF once you decide what you're going to have on it. Download it and take it to Staples. Let them make your business cards. We're not here to make money from you. I want to stress that and make sure you understand. Listen, I want to show you something else. Let me tell you about Frank. Frank is a Neanderthal. He does not understand computers. He doesn't know how to use them. He doesn't own one. Frank, 3 months ago, got his first cell phone. So Frank is not a guy going in his back office doing this. He does have some people that help him, but Frank specializes in one thing, and that's just talking to people. He'll go into Walmart, see somebody limping, give a business card, and say, "Look, I know you don't know me, but there's go to this link. You don't need to be limping. There's some answers here, and if you want those answers, I'm happy to give them to you. Go take a look at this." He talks to people about, and that can take a deeper discussion, or it can be something as simple as what I said to you. When those people purchase, even if all they want to do is be a customer, Frank knows about them. They're his personals. They're your personals. Frank, in 5 years with us, has a whole lot of personal people that he's talked to over the years. You hear about people, and if you decide to run this, that's fantastic. If you run it like a business, get out there and get after it. But a lot of people are in business with us accidentally because things are doing so well for them physically. People want to know why. Anytime somebody buys, they can't buy from the company, they become your personal. So that's a pretty great thing. That means every time they buy, you get paid. It's like being a songwriter and getting royalties. Is that great? You write a song, and every time that song gets played any place, you get paid money. I tell the story, I think the worst songwriter on this planet was Paul Anka. In the 70s, he wrote that song, Having My Baby. One note, right? One note. Having my baby, what a love. It was horrible. But he also wrote the theme song to Johnny Carson's Tonight Show. Every night Johnny Carson's show came on, he was paid $439 for the Johnny Carson theme show song. That's being a songwriter and getting royalties. If you're not writing those kinds of songs, you can get those kinds of royalties here, because every time one of these people buys something, Frank is paid. Why? Because we wouldn't know these people without Frank. But let me show you something else that's pretty great. Frank is paid through 19 levels. So are you. 19 levels of somebody purchasing something. We wouldn't know any of those people if Frank hadn't initially talked to them. So here's his entire tree. See all these plus signs? When you see a plus sign, click on it. That means there's more information underneath the plus sign. All right? There's a team. There's people under the plus sign. Frank knows this gentleman, Liquid Gold, great guy in South Carolina. But look what Liquid Gold has done. He's got his own team of people. Frank does not know these people, I promise you. But Liquid Gold knows them, and Liquid Gold has created a heck of a business. Why? Because he's sharing it with people. And every time these people make purchases, people Frank has never known, never will know, we pay Frank money. We also pay, in this case, if BW39 buys, Therapy Oil 1 gets paid, Liquid Gold gets paid, and Frank gets paid. You've got an incredible business here, and it's not a tough business. Why? Because the product works. If the product didn't work, this would be completely different. A one-of-a-kind, only one like it product. People are going nuts to get it, all right? So let me show you what that looks like. Let me show you first. Every time you place an order, your orders are tracked. You can go into your own back office and see your orders. You want to know where your order's at? Go click on the tracking number for your order. Go see where it is. Did it get delivered? Did it get lost? Do you remember if you got it? Look, this one was delivered on May 20 at 6:07 p.m. for Frank. Well, that's pretty neat. He probably knows he got it because he's looking for it, right? So that's not necessarily a big, huge deal, but you want to know what is a great deal? Let's come back here. All the people that joined Frank, the people that made purchases, if any of them were to call Frank and say, gee, I placed an order, I'm not sure where it is, or did I get my order? Look at this. Everybody that joined Frank and purchased, Frank sees every time they purchase. Frank sees what's happened with their orders. Frank is able to give them answers. This one was delivered at 10:24 on April 30 to this person. There's even more details here. Frank is able to help these people. So are you. But you know what? You could say, gee, I'm busy, I don't have time. Call customer service. We'll help them. But you can help them too. And this is critical. to let you run a true business, okay? If you want to, if you choose to. We're here to help you every step of the way. Let me show you something else, though. You know, Frank's getting paid on all these people. These all people came on board. Steve Kuchin, he's in England, for gosh sakes. But I told you that Frank is paid through 19 levels. Well, we show the orders for 19 levels for Frank and for each of you as well. Now look at this. These are the most recent orders, and you say, goodness sakes, the shipping's gone crazy. None of these people have an order. They're all awaiting orders. How come nobody's getting anything? Well, listen, these are today's orders. 7, 8, that's today. These came in today. They haven't been filled. They'll be filled overnight, and tomorrow they'll go out. Imagine, every single time you see one of these orders, Frank got paid, and so will you. And you don't have to try to get 100 people. That's great, but that's not your goal. Go get 5, who get 5, who get 5. They'll do it automatically. You don't have to go in and beat this thing, and amazing things happen for you. And again, all of these, you want to know what happened to something? Just click on the tracking number. If one of these people were to ask Frank, Frank would be able to tell him this particular order for this person was delivered on July 10th. And you can see every step of it all the way through, all right? Total control over your business. Listen, we believe that the more you know, the better everything is. We love it when you call us for info, but you don't have to. You've got it in your back office. Now, of course, Frank doesn't do computers. Frank calls us a lot. That's perfectly fine. Now let me show you about getting paid. How much you have available to send to yourself, it's in your back office. Go send whatever you want. You take whatever chunk of this. Frank is a paid rep. He can send it as cash to his bank, to PayPal, to Venmo. Frank's done pretty good with us over these last 5 years. And look at the top of the page. Mito Cash, how much of that have you got? Frank's a paid rep. It says it right here. Paid rep. His all comes as cash now, but it could be a mix of Mito Cash or regular cash. The total is there for you to see. This is your back office I'm showing you. How much has he been paid? How much has he been paid on a daily basis? How is he doing? It's all there waiting for you. This may take a while to spin. Frank's is pretty big. Everything you're paid in a single day, every time you get paid in a single day, shows up in your back office. Just click, go look. You may have 5, 6, 7 people that have paid you, all right? So that you have total control over what's going on and what's happening. Let me show you the most important thing, I think, under the compensation. You control the payout. You give us your bank accounts. You decide when you pay yourselves, the history of you getting paid, what you spent it on. It's all back here. But this one's real important. How much do you get paid? How's all this work? We have it right back here, the compensation PDF. Now listen, we've got a 1.5 hour video that explains compensation, okay? I don't like that. I'm going to tell you why. I like things quick. I like things fast. I don't want to have to listen for an hour and 15 minutes to get to some part I want to get to. We've got a PDF that explains every part of the pay plan with something special at the top of every page. And that's a clickable link. You click this, you can listen to Roger Hill, the man who created this pay plan. He's created pay plans
CEO of the
for
company,
the industry
Mr. Roger
for
Hill.
years. You can listen to Roger Hill tell you about that page and that part of the pay plan. You don't have to wait. You want to know what it takes to be a double gold? You can go to the page for double gold and listen to that explanation. No waiting around, no wondering. You can quickly get to what you need to get to, all right? So go listen to this. We're happy to answer your questions. You're going to ask better questions about being a senior advisor, though, if you go listen to this first, all right? So, final thing I want to take you to. I hope you're feeling good about what we've created and given you to go do a business, to go share the message, for gosh sakes. Let me tell you the most important thing about sharing the message. We've just put this out there in the last 3 weeks, and we're just finishing up the final version. We've got a way that you can share with people. You can send them a testimonial. You can send them a video. You do that here in your back office. And again, I could charge easily $50 to $100 a month for this. It's free to you. Go to the Apple iStore and get it. Look for MoreMito. Go to the Android store. Download it to your phone. Look for MoreMito. You're going to need to be a part of MoreMito first to be able to get it and open it. But now it's on your
Yes,
phone.
create
It's
your
also
free
on your
customer website
computer.
first.
Remember I talked about
And then
we run
you can
on
use that username and
testimonials. It's what the
password to go
product has
and
done for other
get the
people
app.
that make our business so great. Well, look, we've given you testimonials back here based on categories. Archbishop Vince McCall, again, archbishops are known for typically telling the truth. They don't lie a lot. Go listen to Vince McCall and what his doctor said about getting shots in his eyes. The complications of diabetes are gone, and he doesn't get shots in his eyes. You've got somebody facing macular degeneration. It's back here, all right? Send them something and say, look, there's no guarantees of what can happen for you, but it happened for this person. And in Baton Rouge, 25 years, toenail fungus, floaters, night vision issues. Go find one of the gentlemen, a 69-year-old long-haul truck driver who got his CDL license back because he could see at night again. Go listen for yourself. Go understand what we've given you in this product and what it can mean for people. What's the big thing right now? GLP-1, right? Everyone's taking these groups of products to lose weight. Well, Yvette Pope, listen, we don't do specific things. I know you understand that. One of the things that writes itself, how about weight reduction from 400 pounds that affected diabetes, vision, pain, mobility issues? That would help somebody. And guess what? We're not $1,000 a month GLP-1 injection. It's us. It's MoreMito. Go listen to whatever somebody's facing. Somebody here has dealt with it and had tremendous responses. So you're able to click. If you wanted to send this to somebody, you click on it, and then you can share it. You can listen to it yourself, of course, but you can share it. You click here on the share button. You put their name in here. We'll send it to Bob.
You can
Then
text
guess
it, you
what?
can
You get to
email it,
decide
you can
how
send it
you're going to
on
share it. You're going
Facebook,
to send it through
Messenger,
WhatsApp, or you're going to send an
LinkedIn,
email, or
all
you're
the
going to send a
social
text
media
message.
sites as well.
You decide how to get this link to Bob.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty great. We've made it easier than ever for you to come on board and share the message. Now, the most important thing about sharing a message, did they listen to it? If it's a video, did they watch it? Listen, a lot of the time people lie to you. They didn't listen to it. And it's not because they're trying to hurt your feelings. It's because something happened. Something got in the way. They got home from work and the kids had an issues. Whatever it is, they're going to lie to you and say, yeah, I listened to it. Boy, that was great. Guess what? You're going to know here because we let you know.
You actually go
did
here.
they view
He
it?
tells
Go to
you
your
that you go here.
generated
That's not
links.
where you go. You actually
send
go
something
here.
to somebody.
And
When
I
they
will
view it,
reiterate
it's stored right here. You're
at
going to
the
know
end
if they listen
and
to
show
it. You're
you.
able to say, listen, you dirty dog. I know you didn't listen to it. That's okay. But doggone it, you got to know what you're saying no to. Go listen to it and then decide if it's something you're interested in. And they'll say, well, how do you know I didn't listen to it? Because that's what we do. I just want you to have the knowledge. Go listen to what I sent you. Go look at what I sent you. You want to send it, listen.
You
You're not
go
doing
to
something
see
in
and
a schlocky way.
track
You've
activities
got
is
a
where you actually
flyer
go.
back here. It's already here. Take a look at this. Pretty nice graphics, huh? These are the videos.
That flyer is awesome.
Contact
It does the
them
work
through
for
a
you
video.
guys.
Play the video. They're going to play this. They're going to listen.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to get knowledge about things that are possible. They're going to listen
flyer.
to Dr. Connie Lee talk about anti-aging benefits of regrowing mitochondria. That's kind of something everybody would kind of like to know, wouldn't they? Diseases like diabetes can damage mitochondria. There's all kinds of things happening to people. You've got answers here that aren't challenging answers. This is good information. Doggone it, go share it with people. We've given you the ability. We've given you selections of testimonials.
Mm-hmm.
They want to talk back to you. They want something specific as far as information. Maybe they've got a parent or a cousin with kidney issues. Maybe they've had somebody that just had a stroke. They can tell you, please send me information about stroke. Go experiment with what we've given you, and we've
See,
only
there's
had this for
other
about
there because
3 weeks.
they
We've
don't
given you
list all
things here
conditions there, so
like no one else in
you
the
can click
industry
on other and
has,
put what you
to
have.
allow you to simply share the message and let's go change lives. We'll change your pocketbook. You just go change some lives. We're in this thing together, all right? So with that, I'm going to turn this back over. I could keep talking, but I'm going to turn it back over to Dr. Al and to Ronnie. And I want to remind all of you, we do special meetings on Saturdays and Mondays that are interactive. You can get questions answered by our nutritional staff on any health or nutritional aspect
Those
you've
are our
got. But Ronnie,
corporate
back
conference
to you.
calls.
Hello, everyone. Thank you. Dale, you did such an amazing job. My goodness. Thank you for taking us to the back office. And now it's our turn to let the audience speak. But before we do that, we have a number of people who are asking questions. Dale, may I share with you some of the questions they're asking?
Absolutely. Let's see if we can answer them.
Yes, exactly. Well, let's see. The first one is, some people wanted to know, does the product help with anxiety?
Yes.
Yes, again, go in the back office, listen to the testimonials. We've got some extreme help for anxiety. Listen, we've got some people with major PTSD after being in the military. We've got a lady blown up in Iraq. Her jaw was laying on her chest as she was firing back at the enemy. She talks about not being able to pretty much function for a couple of years during COVID. She started a real estate company. She's doing great now, and she gives the credit to the calming effect, the thought help she got from our product. Another gentleman jumped out of a helicopter. His parachute didn't open. He survived, but he threw himself under his bed every time a plane flew over his house. These are extreme cases of anxiety, but if they help with extreme anxiety, goodness sakes, we got people with just common anxiety getting help. It calms. It gives an ability to control things going on. And we see that also as an example with autistic kids. It helps with their thought processes as they start interacting with the world around them, many for the first time. So the answer is yes. Go listen to the testimonials. You're going to be impressed, I think. Go ahead, Ronnie.
Thank you. And overall, is health better than just targeting the weight loss? That's another question someone asked.
I'm sorry, ask it again.
Yes, this is how they wrote it. Overall, this is from Miss Israel, Yeshana Israel. Overall, is health better just targeting weight loss? Meaning maybe she's asking.
Yeah, no, of course it is. That's a great question. Listen, if you go from 400 down to 200, your heart has to work less. It doesn't have to work as hard to supply your body what it needs. Listen, walking up and down the stairs, personal or from watching people, it's easier for someone at 200 or 150 to walk up and down stairs than it is for someone at 400. The strain on your body to function is less the more in shape and lower weight that you're at. So yes, the overall health in many ways, listen, blood pressure, blood sugar, diabetes, that happens when you're overweight more than it happens when you're not overweight. So good question, yes, of course. Health is better with lower weight.
Next person, I think the name may be Wire, W-I-R-E. I don't know whether that's a proper name, but it says Wire. It's from Wire. What about A1C? How soon to get to normal levels?
Well, everybody's different. This is all dependent on you and our product's interaction with you, but we see things happening relatively fast. Now listen, part of your blood sugar and A1C coming into better levels depends on what you're doing. Any bad habit can ruin a great product. If you're still eating, I'm being facetious here, but if you're sitting down and eating a cake and ice cream right after you take our product, don't expect miracles. You change your diet, you start doing some lifestyle changes, and of course, use us. You're going to see some very fast response based on what other people have shared. Go ahead.
That's about it for now. I'm sure they'll start writing more on the chat, but we can open it up to the audience. Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you to raise your hand to let us know that you may want to ask a question, you want to share your short testimony, or just wanted to make a comment.
Don't be shy.
That's right.
And you can raise your hand by clicking on
That's
the
how we
react
learn, by
button,
people asking questions and sharing testimonies and stuff.
Yes. Yeshana Israel
Hello,
has
good evening.
Good evening.
Can I be heard? Can I be heard?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, the question that I have was in the chat. I came on after it started. There was a remedy of the Rejuvenate oil, the cream and stuff. Is that a topical ointment, and what is it used for? Anxiety or something else? And where should you be applying it?
Okay, we've got an oil that's internal, that's Restore. Take it and hold it under your tongue, hold it in your mouth as long as you can before you swallow. We've also got a cream, and the cream is used all over your body for various issues, to include pain, to include blood flow. The cream is another way that gets the
Rejuvenate
products
Gel is
through
the
your
cream.
skin down to the bone. And then we've got capsules, 3 different products, capsules, and all of them are needed to truly increase your mitochondria. They simply all deliver it a different way, different ingredients delivered a different way. So the cream is used all over the body. The
Rejuvenate
oil
Gel,
is taken
Restore
internally that
All.
has a big impact on blood pressure, on the increase of mitochondria, on your immune system improvement, and the control of blood pressure and blood sugar.
Okay, I'm just want to interrupt you very quickly. I'm sorry to interrupt your thought. I have a mother who has dementia and vision impairment, and she's very just, since she's relying on taste and sight, she may spit something out like that. So can I put it in applesauce and give it to her, the oil?
Absolutely,
Perfect.
yes, yes,
That is
yes.
exactly what you do. Get it in them.
Okay.
That's the key. And
Mhm.
applesauce is one of the best ways for dementia patients to take it and not, listen, it's not candy. It's there to help your body. So little kids and dementia patients spit it out. We get it. Just get it in them. Applesauce is a
Yeah,
great way.
I just wanted to make sure, because that's what I was using. I was taking the capsules of Renew and mixing it in the
Renew brain and body
applesauce
capsules.
with, some other stuff, and to get it into her body, like when I'm giving her dinner, because she's unable to feed herself. So I prayed, and Most High told me what to do, and I've been putting it in applesauce, maybe some, pudding or something, something like some sorrel juice, some hibiscus juice, and teas and stuff. So I've been trying to change her palate, because
Awesome.
my lifestyle changed, but my mom went through a lot of things, and I'm like, even though she may have dementia, some and some vision impairment, I feel like my lifestyle change can influence her in such a way that it could help her and possibly even save her. And
Absolutely.
I've lost a lot of members of my family in these past few years since COVID. So I'm not God, but anything where I feel that is for us, that will help us to not just help us individually, but collectively as a people. Because if we're healthy and we're thinking better and we're doing better, doesn't that make for healthier communities, healthier nations, healthier environments for all children, elders involved? Because if
100%.
everybody is sick and have brain fog and can't focus on anything that they should be doing, where's the growth?
There you go. Listen, God wants us in the fight, not sitting on the couch resting. And this,
Exactly.
this allows us to get back in. You listen to Dr. Bevan, and he'll tell you, he said, I'm not smart enough to have thought of this. I got the education, I got the PhD, I got the master's, I got myself ready. But God is the one who created the formula. I just put it together the way I was told. And so here it is. It's been created. Now it's time for us to share it with God's people, with the world, and get everybody in the game and in the fight. We're supposed to be active and doing things, not just resting. So that's the thought process we work with, very close to what you're saying. And that's the mission we're on.
I feel that when I first got on the call, I felt like this was God's intervention into my life because I was in so much pain. And I've only taken one bottle of Renew, as well as change my diet, exercise, and everything. But it lifted such a brain fog in me that it has ignited life in me. So I don't just want it for myself. I want it for a lot of people, and I want to share it. And I look at it this way. As I was telling the sister, her name is Carlene. Some may know her as Yaisha. Uh, um, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink. We give the people the information and we let God do the rest. We don't have to beat nobody over the head with what is truth, because truth resonates within the soul. So I'm sorry to take up so much time, but thank you. Thank you so much for allowing me.
Thank you. Appreciate your sharing. Fantastic.
The next question, is it okay to use plant-based refresh eye drops to mix with Restore to eliminate the sting?
Yes. Again, listen, I don't like to dilute things, but you talk about the sting. The sting is horrible when you put Restore in the eyes. Listen, I'm going to know if you're doing it because I'm going to hear you scream. I don't care if you live in Florida. I'll know because it hurts. And it's the citrus products that sting. But
For
listen,
me, it wasn't that bad.
a lot
so
of people
each person
use the
can be a
pet
little
product,
different.
as
Try it
Ronnie
and see
pointed
how it
out.
does.
There's no
If it
citrus.
stings too much
The
and you don't
pet
want to do
product
it
does
with the
not
Restore
sting,
oil
not
anymore,
nearly
then switch
as
to
much
the
in any way.
Pet Light,
And then
because it
the other
doesn't have
thing
the
to
citrus in
stop
it.
the sting, to stop the pain, close your eye. It's the oxygen. Dr. Dan talked about this. It's the oxygen hitting the eye after you put the oil in that creates the pain and the sting.
Yeah.
So yes, you can
Yes.
mix it with other stuff. I hate, especially on eyesight, I hate diluting. I'm not saying don't do it, but I just hate diluting. So use it with the Restore to get past the pain, or just use the pet drops. And of course, be sure you're putting the gel on your eyelids when you go to sleep at night. It'll soak through your eyelids and help your eyesight. Just the gel. Okay? Great question.
Yes.
You can put it on your around your
There's
eyes
someone
multiple
here,
times a day.
Dale wanted me to show the products again because some of their guests came late. I think they wanted me to do just maybe a short demo. Are you all right
Good.
with that?
Well, of course.
Yes.
That's why we're on the call.
So,
Go ahead.
Yeah, so ladies and gentlemen, we only have 4 products. That's right, 3 products for people health, which is the Restore, which is the oil base. Then we have the capsules, which is water soluble, water based, the capsules. And then we have the cream. So these are the 3 products we carry for the people health. And then 1 product we carry for the pet health, right? This is the pet health. So it's incredible what the pet health can do. Earlier, Brian said, even the pet health may sting slightly, but it will sting less than the Restore because it has citrus. The oil-based Restore for people health has citrus. So the sting is a little bit more obvious, and some people just can't handle it. So don't do it. Don't put the actual oil into the eyeball of your eyes. You know, if you do it, just a tiny drop. That's it. But don't do it. Use the pet oil. But some people still are sensitive. That the thing is tends to sting a bit more, but you still can do it. Just 1 tiny drop, not a drop of full. The drop of full is meant to go into your mouth when you put under your thumb. That's when we say drop of full, 2 drop of fulls, 3-4 times a day. That's what you do in your mouth, not in your eye. Your eye is just 1 tiny drop. That's it. And then you must lay down, sit down somewhere on a sofa, lay down in bed, and close your eyes for about 8, 9, 10 minutes. The sting, that little sting will start to subside. Absolutely, it will. And if it's really doing poorly for you, you can't handle it, then wash your eyes. But remember one thing, if you had cataract surgery, that means you have a lens. Do not put any eye drop into your eye. You cannot do that at all. And also, if you're wearing contact lenses, remove the contact lenses and then put the oil, the drop, okay, if you want to use it in your eye. Don't forget that. Very important, because I learned it the hard way too. I didn't know that. So remember, we always say, yes, you can put it in your eye, but if you have cataract lens on, you had surgery, if your lens is on permanently, you cannot use the oil into your eyeball. Cannot. If you do by accident, wash it off, because it's going to be blurry. It's going to be, your lens are not going to be clear. If you're planning on driving right away, then wash it off, just wash it off with cold water. You will be fine. Okay, no problem. It's not the end of anything. So yes, the cream is really incredible. This is the color, orange, when you put the oil. So when you have the Restore the oil, you put 1 tablespoon or 4 dropperfuls into the cream. So before, when you first get it, it's pure white. But when you mix the oil into the cream jar, it turns orange. It's beautiful. And then you just put it all over your face, your hands. I mean, if your hands, if you're wrinkled, if your cuticle is growing so quickly and you feel there's all kind of, you just got your nails done and it wasn't done properly, put the cream. You'll see your nails. You won't have cuticle anymore. I don't know why I say that, but it happens for me. It's been now almost 4 weeks. I got my nails done. Look, I will show it to you in 6 weeks. I don't have to go to the nail salon as often. 8 weeks, I'll show it to you. It's so well done. So it works incredible. Cream for the eye. This is what Dale meant. Put it on the eyelid, okay? And try to use your 4th finger whenever you can. Use your 4th finger under your eye, over your eye, not in your eye, and just rub it beautifully. And then go all over your face, your cream, your forehead. Some people may have that, number 11 between your nose and your eyebrows, right? I said, oh my God, I'm looking older. Use
wrinkle,
the cream. I love the
11.
cream. This is my moisturizer. Yes. Is it right? Who's that? The pixel number 9 is talking. Can you please mute yourself? And then the cream, just put all over your face, your neck, just like you're doing a facial at home, all over your chest area where your heart is. Massage it. Go into your belly button, put it into your belly button, the cream. Because remember, all the organs are all there. Everything is happening inside the belly button, throughout your entire body.
Somebody said
it's
I need to get rid of the number 11. Yeah, that's
into the bone level.
That's that wrinkle. You got those 2 wrinkles side by side. I've never heard it put as being number 11. I'm gonna have to start using that.
Even your hair, you're gonna love using it on your hair. I went to the hair salon not too long ago, about 10 days ago. The lady, the stylist, felt that my hair had grown thicker. It used to be so thin. It was thin. My hair was thinning out. As you get older, your hair tends to get thinning out. She was so surprised and running. I see tiny follicles of hair growing, and it seems more lush, and it's more fuller. She loved it. And I said, yes, I've been using it for 6 months now, since January. So now I'm seeing the difference. So it's perfect. It's just amazing. So that's what we have. And of course, the capsules, take 2 to 4 to 6 a day. The capsules, brain and body. It's incredible. So we have Rejuvenate. We have Renew, the capsule, Rejuvenate, and of course, Restore, the oil. So these are the 3 products for people health. Add the pet. If you need the oil for yourself. Use meant also for people. But if you want to make your cat, dog, your precious pet healthier, and maybe they're so frisky, it even calms them down. So you will love this. Everything we have is just going to make a huge difference. And there's no other technology out there, ladies and gentlemen, that you see the benefits, you see the changes in your body so quickly. And I think Dale can attest to that because he has listened to thousands of testimonies. And that's almost impossible to get those kind of testimonies on a regular basis. Isn't that right, Dale?
Absolutely. Here's the basic point, everybody. It works. Give it a shot. Find out for yourself.
I think Shana has raised her hand again.
Ah, I see. Let's see.
Ronnie, I wanted to ask you, did you put the what is it? The Restore oil in your hair?
Yes, you can.
No,
you
what
can.
I did was I did not just straightforward put
I've
the
used it in
Restore
mine.
oil, the oil, which is called the Restore, onto my hair. I used the cream. So I put the Restore into the cream or just the cream without the Restore. The cream is the conditioner. That's what I'm using.
Okay, because my mother, her
can
hair
use
is
the oil.
thinning
I've used
and
the oil in my hair
whatever,
for years.
and I've been trying to
Along
figure
with the
out what can I
Rejuvenate.
do. So if I use the cream and mix it with the Restore oil and massage it into her scalp, that'll create hair growth.
Perfect.
Is that what you're saying? Okay.
You got the recipe. You got it.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure I heard what I heard because
Yes.
I'm getting the word right now. Okay, thank you very much.
Yes. And let's look at the participants. Anyone else raise their hand? We don't want to leave anyone out.
One actor, so you're saying it works for vision? Yes, it does work for vision. That is, you're absolutely right. Let's see what it. Go ahead.
Okay, let me get the chat. Let me go to the chat. A lot of questions here. Someone says, I need to get rid of the number 11. Laugh out loud. Dale, you want to just have some fun with that? You know how it is between our brows.
It
We have
was
two
me.
lines.
It was me. I'm an 11. It was me. So
See, that's a good one.
you use that as well, the cream and the Restore, and put it on as a facial moisturizer, correct?
Yes.
Absolutely. Do 2-3 times a day. For the full body work, at night when you're sleeping, for your entire body, all over your body, front and back, your face, your organs, just everywhere when you go to sleep. But daytime, if you're at home type of a person, use it 2-3 times a day lightly all over your face, constantly.
Thank you. Thank you for that.
And then someone says here, Ronnie, you're glowing and your hair looks great. Oh my goodness, thank you. Now, next one, put the cream on your feet where all your nerve endings are. That's another testimonial someone is sharing without raising their hand. They just shared it on the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Dale, that was Brian who wanted to share that.
All right, fantastic. That's absolutely true. Get it on your feet and let your body do the rest.
Exactly. And now let's look. Any more hands raised?
Because
I
things
think
from
we're
your
good to
feet
go.
run
Dale,
to
pretty
all
much everyone is,
different areas
if somebody
of your
wants
body.
to open up, wants to raise their hand to share a testimony. If not, we are done for the evening.
Yeah, George Green.
And remember, guys, after we finish, I'm going to share about the mobile marketing system.
Okay.
Where
Dale
Dale made that
some
error.
clarity about mixing the Restore.
Okay, listen, mixing Restore, there's a number of things. Here's the thing, just don't use metal. Use plastic, that's fine. Use wood, that's fine. Roger and Ronnie just put a teaspoon, if you will, a teaspoon of oil in a jar and shake the heck out of it. Well, that's fine. And a teaspoon, that would be 5 droppers would equal a teaspoon, okay? But don't use metal to stir it up. Wood is great.
Mr. Hill, the CEO, suggests that you put it in the gel, the Rejuvenate Gel, put the top back on it, and you shake it up until it's mixed up. That's the CEO, the owner of the company.
That's the best. I love to shake.
Yeah, it's also good exercise. So that's how you mix it. Just don't use metal.
Someone said, will we have the PowerPoint soon, Dale, uploaded in the back office?
Yeah, we'll have this PowerPoint that was shared tonight for all of you. I'm still trying to get last night's. I haven't been able to finish. It's been a horribly busy day. We're going to have these videos. We're going to have this video up in the next couple of days so that you can send it to people and help them understand what we've got a hold of here. Listen, everybody, the most important thing is the product. It's so different And it affects the body in so many ways. There's never been anything like it. And in a nutshell, that's the key. Get the product, get them to listen, send them to your website, bring them, listen, we've got a presentation like this. We've got a Zoom call tomorrow night. Alexander runs that Zoom call. We've got our Saturday calls. You can speak with our doctor, our medical staff. You can listen to the corporate call where we play testimonials. Saturdays and Mondays are themes. We've just recently done eyesight. We've recently done COVID. We've recently done blood pressure. We do themes on Saturdays and Mondays. We do everything we can to make it easy for you to get the word out, because you are the link in all of this. We created the products. We created the company. Everything is unique and different. The one thing we can't do is talk to the people you know. And that's where you come into play. Just let them know it's here. Everything rolls from that. And thank you so much, everyone, for being here. Ronnie and Al, I'll let you wrap it up unless you've got some other questions you want to get to.
Yes, there's two people who raised their hands. I have Miss Gail, and then I have Brian.
Ask away.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, well, my husband and I just started on the Restore and the gel, and we are loving both of them. We didn't put any of the Restore into the gel yet, so it's about half gone. And so I guess maybe we should put 2 droppers full into the half a jar.
Correct.
Yes.
Yep.
And then we've been measuring. At first, we were taking 4 droppers full on a metal spoon in the mouth and swishing it for a couple minutes before swallowing it. But are we not supposed to measure it on a metal spoon?
Metal isn't critical, but if you have a choice, use plastic or wood.
Okay,
but a metal spoon, listen, if you're, think of it this way. 4/5 of a teaspoon. 4 droppers, 4 mils equals 4/5 of a teaspoon. Now you're kind of talking measuring spoons, right? Plastic measuring spoons. So just, metal isn't horrible, but it's not the best.
Is it kind of like how you don't use metal? You're not supposed to use metal with honey.
Correct. Same concept.
Is it the frequency?
Yep.
Okay, so yeah, I have some plastic spoons. And do you think it's better to, then I heard on one of your Zooms, to split the dose? Like instead of doing 4 at once, now we've kind of been doing 2 droppers full twice a day.
You know, I like that concept. In fact, I double dose. I do 8 droppers, and now you really want to spread it out. If you're going to double dose, we've got people triple dosing, quadruple dosing, people in, therapy for their kidneys and immune therapy for cancer. Anytime you can spread it out,
you want to double,
like
triple,
2 droppers when you wake up, 2 droppers in the middle of the morning, 2 droppers at lunch, 2 droppers in the middle of the afternoon. It's kind of like an IV. You're getting it all day long.
Right. And so you can actually do it even closer to bedtime. It shouldn't interfere with the sleep.
Shouldn't interfere. Now, for some people, it gives a tremendous amount of energy. It might not let them sleep. Mm-hmm. But for other people, we're getting reports of some of the most intense dreams. They're dreaming again, and the dreams are pretty incredible. So just test it and see what's happening for you.
Well, my husband, he woke up this morning and he said he dreamt that someone had taken out all of our trees and bushes in the front and our mailbox. And I think we did get to last dose a little bit late last night.
Isn't that great? I've had dreams where I'm standing in my driveway looking at my neighbor's house, and my cars are in his driveway, and I'm upset about it. What are my cars doing in his driveway? And as I'm about to walk over and ask him, another car pulls up at the end of my driveway and says, "You're not using your driveway." And I'm thinking, this is the strangest dream. And I woke up because it was just so weird. But yeah, you can have some intense dreams, everybody.
Okay, the last thing I wanted to bring up is we live in Greenville, South Carolina, and I was so excited when I saw that I guess the manufacturing is here, and I know the address is about 20 minutes from my house. I thought that we could just go right over there, but
nope.
Is there a way that
No.
do they let anyone in?
No. And let me explain why. One, they're extremely busy. Two, we had to be approved. We were state approved. We had to seal the floors. Everything had to be done in a special way. So we just don't let visitors. We're not set up for visitors. We're set up to produce incredible products. And that's also the lab. As you can imagine, it takes 8 weeks to make a bottle of Restore. We do that in 55-gallon barrels. So everything is very closed and secure and you know, just for safety. We just don't let people in. The last thing we need is for Bevan or one of the workers to stop doing what they're doing and walk around and chat with folks. So we don't allow tours. And it's a shame, but we just can't do it.
Is it okay to like eat or drink after you swallow it?
Well, sure, you'd die if you did. No, I'm just kidding. Yes, you can eat or drink after you swallow.
No, I mean it's not best to be like all by itself.
No. It doesn't have to be by itself. And in fact, sometimes think about a piece of bread soaking up some of the oil and then passing through your digestive system. It can help it last a little longer as it moves through your system. There's no real critical rule about don't eat or don't drink. I don't, because I like just that. When I wake up in the morning, the first thing I want in my body is Restore. But don't ever not eat. Listen, we've got people putting it on their food as a way to ingest it.
Okay,
Roger calls it a high-tech salad oil, and he's right.
Yeah. Thank you.
Absolutely. Great questions, Gail. Good to have you with us.
The next person is Brian. He has raised his hand.
Can you hear me, Ronnie?
Yes, we can hear you.
Well, first I'd like to thank you and Al. You guys are do-it-first leaders. You win in everything that you get involved with because you care about the people more than you really care about yourself. And that's always the best. But I find with this business, you don't only the thing you have to do is put the product in someone's mouth and they can decide and make their choice. Mm-hmm. And Dan, it's good listening to you. You're class act. I haven't met you yet, but everything you're doing with this company, it shines. And I know that's based on who you are and who you've been. I know in your office, you probably also can't allow people because you have OSHA standards and you probably got a clean room. So
absolutely,
you want to keep that clean. I've been in the aerospace industry for 35 years, and I was forced retired in 2021 based on all my injuries. I thought retiring I would have quality life, but it hasn't been that. Anything from a knee replacement, two torn rotocuffs, spine problems with my sciatica, unable to sleep at night because it radiates on side to side. Then my shoulder tears, 2 shoulder tears that start hurting. Then I have carpal tunnel running down my arms and my fingers lock up. Then I get migraines, and all the medicine I was on had me coughing and creating more migraine headaches. I ended up getting type 2 diabetes, which also raised my blood sugar. My type 2 diabetes turned to vertigo. Then it turned into diplopia, where I had double vision, and I was seeing 4 inches I was seeing 2 things 4 inches apart. Wow. So it was remarkable, all the pain I was going through, but I'm gonna make this short. These products have blessed me so much. Only thing hurting right now is my shoulder. All right, now I used to sleep on frozen water bottles. All right, I bought a elliptical that turned me upside down. I bought a $9,000 massage chair. I bought the little gadget, the power vote that jumps up and down so you put it in different places. I had all kinds of TENS units. I could open up probably a store for selling medication out of my house I was on so much, and herbs and things of that nature. But I've been on this product now for probably a month and a half. No more side effect pain. If you had that, you know what it feels like. No more neuropathy in the foot.
Oh, yeah.
All right, carpal tunnel. I would go to sleep at night, and that's when everything wakes up. It's not waking up. Fingers are not locking. Not getting those bad muscle spasms in my thighs. All right, so I call this product the tree of life, because Abba Father gave us everything we need to sustain itself if we could heal ourselves. So this has been the closest thing that I could say is the makeup of the tree of life, because it gives your body a chance to heal itself, you know. But I want people to think about this. Working down at Kennedy Space Center in Cape Canaveral, working on some very, very high-tech stuff, flying all over the world, launching satellites in Moscow. I was a victim of radiation, and we're all victims. Mine was space radiation, then electromagnetic frequency and radio frequency, which is in your homes with your microwaves, your big screens, even your electric car you're driving. But companies are making money right now. They're not telling you that it's really hurting you. So we're around those things, and guess what it's doing? It's killing your cells and your mitochondria. And it increases your pain. It increases everything as far as type 2 diabetes, your blood pressure. That radiation, whatever it may be, is killing your cells, is deteriorating you quicker than you could think you are. So all the food that we're eating, tainted. The soils is depleted. We're eating GMO, hybrids, things that are not real. And we expect to get real, get healed. So Mito is the best insurance policy on the land right now. So that's all I can say. If you're new on here, trust the person that brought you here and just open up your mouth, put the product in, try it, and see what it does for you, because it's remarkable. And
Fantastic.
You can actually stir the product up with the eyedropper. Just be careful, you know, instead of looking at a metal spoon that's going to kill the shelf life, it's going to kill the product. You know, just use that little eyedropper you have after you shake it up and stir it around a little bit. But all in all, I just want to thank you for you guys for bringing something that we all need right now. I lost a brother and a sister 3 months apart with COVID. So a lot of our family members, they still have the long haul COVID, and you're getting blood issues, all kinds of problems. This product right here, I truly believe, was brought here at this time, this reason, to heal us all.
Amen. Thank you, Brian. And listen, everybody, Monday and Saturday that just ended, the theme was COVID. It's still here. So thank you, Brian. Everybody, go listen for some testimonials about COVID and our products. Great stuff, Brian.
Thank you.
And there's one question, Dale, on the chat side. Is this FDA approved, our products?
It's not a medication.
No, we don't. We have not put it in front of the FDA. The majority of nutraceuticals are not FDA approved. All we have is the approval of tens of thousands of people that have used us and had tremendous results.
It's not a medication.
But please do not give it to the FDA for approval, because all the things that they've approved, all the things that they've approved are harming us.
Yeah.
Are harming us. Oh, this is my question.
By the way, real quick, before you give us
yes.
The vaccine
when is the next
for COVID,
time we're
all
doing this
FDA
type
approved.
of back office? When are the next time we're doing a meeting like this? I know about the Monday and Saturday.
Tuesday.
Next week, Tuesday.
Yep, Tuesdays and
At
Wednesdays
9
are meetings like this.
At 9 p.m. Tuesdays, 9 p.m. Got it. Wanted to write it down.
Tuesdays 1 hour earlier. It's at 8 p.m. Tuesdays
I'm
at 8.
Eastern.
Wednesdays
Eastern
at 9.
Standard Time. Eastern Standard Time, 8 p.m.
And
Eastern
7
Time,
p.m.
yes.
Central Standard Time.
Okay. Thank you, Dale.
Thank you. Great to have you.
Thank you, everyone. Dale, I think we are good to go for this evening. Thank you so much for being with us this evening. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. We couldn't have done it without you. So please go out and share your testimony with everyone. And we'll see you back again
Okay,
tomorrow.
guys, I am going to share in the back office
and once again,
where Dale made that error. Give me one moment to pull it up, and because I want everybody to be clear. So when Dale said Like you go here and you share the information, whether you're on your, I timed out. Whether you're on your phone or whether you're doing it on the computer, I'm sharing with you on the computer. So if you go, this is your marketing system, your free marketing system. So you can do certain things from the computer, but if you download the MoreMito app, then you can text from your phone and and share from your phone. Okay. So and actually, before I show this, if you have not created your free customer website, you want to get back with the person that referred you, if somebody else referred you, or if you were referred by myself, Stephanie Alford, you can go to www.moremito.com/S Alford. And then once you do that, you can click join, then referring customer, and then complete the information, right? Or as you can see, when I logged into my back office, if you don't want to take those steps, you want to go straight to the page to fill out the information, you can use this website right here, https://MoreMito, MoreMito.com/joining, JOINING / my username, S Alford, SALFORD /2. And that would, when you click on that, then that takes you straight to the page where you put all your information. And it's as simple as it asks you to pick a username, then it'll ask you to put your email address in, it'll ask you to pick a password, then put in your name, address, phone number. I'll just click on it and pull it up for you, right? So you see it says join MoreMito as a referring customer. You know you're joining under Stephanie Alford because it has my information here. And then it asks you, pick a username, put your address, your email address here, pick a password, and you put your name, your first name, your last name, your phone number, your country, state, city, your address, your zip code. If this is optional, if you want to put your WhatsApp number there, you want to click that I have read and agreed to both policies and procedures and terms of service, and then click that you're not a robot and click register, and your website's up just like that, guys. It's very, very simple. So now let me go back because I want to show y'all the information on the marketing system because I want to make sure everybody has that correct. So when you go to share MoreMito information, this is whether you're on your phone or on the computer. And when Dale was saying, like when you share the audios, videos, docs, it's the same thing when you share the flyer, right? He said you go here to my generated leads to see who, because it's tracked, where you can see who's watched it and or listened to it, as etc. That is incorrect. You go to see and track, the last one that says see and track activity from my shared links. When you go there, it shows you all the information. It tracks it, the last 72 hours, the last 7 days, the last 2 weeks, the last 3 weeks, last 4 weeks. And this is how many I've sent out to date. Okay. Since I've downloaded the app, right? Then this is on the computer. On the phone, you'd have to click on the thing, on one of these, and then it opens up like this. So as you can see, some people have activities by their names and some don't, right? So when you go and see like this one, 4 activities, she clicked on 4 different things on that flyer. I can tell you what I sent to her. I sent her that digital flyer. She clicked on 4 different things, okay? But you have some people that haven't clicked on anything, like Rose. I sent it to her. She hadn't clicked and viewed anything on that flyer. Neither has Rhonda, right? But you have some people that like this one. It shows she's clicked 8 activities, Jennifer. So it tracks everything, and you'll know right here how to. You can see right here, what somebody has done, what they've looked at, etc. It's right here. Now we also have a great marketing system. We have a phone number where people can text for more information about the people products, and a different phone number that you can text a code to for more information about the pet products, right? So when they do that, then that's where the generated leads come from. Okay. So when this person here texts for the more information about the people products, right? And he put his phone number, he put his name, he put it was okay for me to call him, and he put that he has high blood pressure and diabetes. Now this person actually has more things, but he put that information, right? And that generated this lead back here. That's what the generated lead is for, right? If you want to know where to get your code from, it's real easy. Let me see, was it directly when we went in the back office now? No, it's not right here. But there's a lot of information here. Like if you want to listen to the previous conference call, you have that information here. And then if you want to join the conference call via internet, you can go right here and click and you can get on the conference call via internet, right? But if you want to know where to go get your code, then my account information, and that's my code right there, SA2. That's how simple it is to go and get your code. And, and then you use those numbers to text that code to, and then that generates that lead back there that way. But if you're sending out the flyer, when you first go into the flyer, if this is your first time in and you want to do preview first, it's not going to show you that because I've already done the preview, but it'll pull up like your name, all the information. This right here is what it will pull up just right at the front. So you can go in there and, view it and make sure it has the right information for you on there, right? So, but when you get ready to send it out, you just click on share. And that's whether you're on your phone or whether you're on the computer. It's real simple. And when I tell you this digital flyer, as you can see, it has a lot of information. When you click on play video, it pulls up the video.
Have you ever heard of mitochondria?
And you hear Mr. Hill, the CEO of the company,
yes,
that's explaining mitochondria,
I've
right?
heard the word, but never really
Then you scroll down, here's some other videos, right? And testimonials. More testimonials, okay? Then this area right here, you can, if you have blood pressure or blood sugar, you can click that. If you have heart and cardiovascular health, you can click that. Weight management, stroke, eye and vision, kidney, autoimmune. There's only a few things that we'll put here. So a lot of people are going to click other because you have so many other things that you're dealing with, right? So you click other and then you can put in there what you have. It's awesome, y'all. Then you can click below to get more information about our priority technology and products, our referral program that can reduce the cost of the product purchase, meaning you want more information on how you can get your products for free, right? Which is awesome. I love getting my products for free. Or you can message a representative or receive a callback. So when you check that, then you're messaging me, right? Because I'm the one that sent you that information, or whoever sent you that information, right? Then it says our weekly health and wellness calls on important health topics and nutritional counseling calls, or to see some of the recent topics. If you're interested in that, you click that, right? Very simple, right? Then also, if you can go here and explore the products, and you can actually order the products right here from the flyer, guys. When I tell you this is an awesome digital flyer, this is awesome, and everybody has this. Remember, you have to be referred to the company, and you have to create a free customer website. Well, and that means in your website, in your back of your website, everybody has this. So this is, it's just an awesome thing. It is an awesome thing, an awesome tool to use. Okay, so if you're worried about, oh well, I'm not a salesperson, the product sells itself. Or if I'm not a talker, just send the information out. Invite people to get on the conference calls on Mondays and Saturdays. Invite people to get on the Zoom calls Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. You have 5 different opportunities that somebody else is doing the talking that I just named. Monday night conference call, Tuesday night Zoom, Wednesday night Zoom, Thursday night Zoom, and Saturday conference call. And then you also have this flyer that's doing the work for you, right? Then you also have, if you go and you share the information from shared audio, videos, and documents, because you can share, if you want to share information from the people health, the pet health, mitochondria story, one of the Zoom calls when Mr. Hill was actually doing a Zoom call. It's right there. You can share all this information. So right here, when you click on pet health, just like when Dale showed, you have all these testimonials. You look at all these different avenues. If you want to know about blood pressure and sugar and diabetes. You click on here. When you click on that, look at all these different testimonials. You can click on any of these and share, okay? That's how simple our system is. You want to share information about the pet health. Click on pet health. See, there's information right here. So everything is just real simple. It's right here and it's free, guys. So again, I hope that, this has helped to clear some things up. So either get back with the person that referred you, or if you referred by myself, Stephanie Alford, or, from seeing one of my social media sites, or Health and Wealth Show with Stephanie on YouTube, Success on Stephanie on YouTube. If you go to any of those, make sure you subscribe so YouTube can put this in front of, more and more people. But any of the episodes on there, you can also share with other people. That's why you constantly hear me say, if somebody else referred you, get back with the person that referred you. Because I'm not just doing this for myself, because everybody has mitochondria. Every pet has mitochondria. And if you don't know what mitochondria is the powerhouse of your cells. Well, guess what? Everything in our body takes energy. That's that mitochondria energy. And the older you get, the more you're losing it. And even taking something, as simple as taking an antibiotic causes you to lose mitochondria. A lot of medications cause you to lose mitochondria. A lot of things that you're doing causes you to lose mitochondria, right? But God designed our bodies that if we build our mitochondria, our body can fix itself from anything. So it doesn't matter, what you have. People saying, oh, there's no cure for this, there's no cure for that. Well, guess what? God has designed our body to fix itself from anything, but you need to build your mitochondria up. So again, if you have not created your free customer website, then here's the website you can go to. https://moriming.joining/salford/2. If you would like that link text to you, then you can send a text, not a phone call. Send a text, and you're going to text your name and link that tells me that you want me to send you this link, and you're going to text it to 817-320-2571. Again, 817-320-2571, and we'll make sure you get this link so you can create your free customer website. Once you create your free customer website and you click on your website, how do you go to your back office? You're going to click login. Let me see if I can show you. If I can do this without messing the camera up. Bear with me, guys, because I want to make sure you get, okay, so that's my website right there. And so when you go to the website, this is what it looks like, okay? When you go to my website. Well, if you're on a computer and you want to click, you want to join, you click join, then click referring customer. Now, so you do those two steps if you go straight to the website. That link I just showed you on there with the HTTPS, you skip those two steps. Or if you're on a cell phone, you're going to click the menu button, then there's going to be a drop down, and you click join, then referring customer, then it takes you to this page. And then you complete this information. Guys, it's very, very simple. Okay, then if you want to know how to log in your back office, well, you go to your website, and then you click. When you click log in, then it's going to ask for your username and your password. And then you click log in. You are now in your back office. That's how simple it is, guys. But there's also videos on the Health and Wealth Show with Stephanie. If you go to the playlist and go to training, there's videos there showing you how to do that as well. So now you're in your back office and you have a lot of information. Have information about conference calls. You have, information where you can go hear the previous conference call, right? If you want to get online, join the conference call online, you would click right here. Again, you have your link that you can send somebody where they can go straight to the referring customer page and create their free customer website, right? My direct links, you can click right here. It has my direct links for, several different things. Like that's the one where you could go straight to, referring customer. If you just want to join as a customer, that would be the link. If you want to buy the health products, you can go to this link. The people health products, the pet health products. So you have a link that you can send people for them, to look at the information for the people health product and the pet health products, or they can text a phone number and put your code and and then it'll generate the lead for you to get the information. So there's a lot of information here, guys. And again, if you go to the Health and Wealth Show with Stephanie, go to the playlist, go on the training, there's a whole lot more information. So, and get on the conference calls, get on the Zoom calls. That's how you learn. That's how I've learned so much information. They say knowledge is power, right? When you get out there and you learn that information, you participate in the calls and everything, you continuously learn, guys. So I hope that this has been helpful. I hope that you come and join us, and we look forward to hear your testimonial. If you have questions, you can feel free to text me. I ask everybody to text me first so that, I can schedule a time that'll work for you and myself, because I get a lot of calls. I am a very busy person, but I want to make sure that I, set aside time where I can fully pay attention to you and give you, the information that you need. So again, y'all, get out and build that mitochondria up so you can see how your body responds with our products. Have a blessed one.